Hello, great people. Are you there? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are watching us from. There is a current, should I say, disagreement between federal government and, the federal government was saying they were misconstrued, uh, and concerning a news shared by Channels TV on their X channel. Their X channel is formerly Twitter. Channels TV, yes, Channels TV. I have the story here. The federal government will not buy substantial made in Nigeria
Substandard.
vehicles. This is the minister was allegedly saying, and quickly federal government has replied to that. And in this sense, they are trying to talk about the local manufacturers, the local vehicle manufacturers. And when I heard of this, I was like, these people are trying to give reason why they will not patronize Innoson and the rest of them who are local manufacturers. I feel so bad. I was like, okay, finally, I'm aware Buhari patronized Innoson very well. Jonathan did. I don't know whether it was Jonathan that started or Yaradua or Basanjo, but I know that Jonathan patronized Innoson and Buhari also patronized Innoson. And, they bought several vehicles from him. And I was happy. This is like a way to encourage local manufacturers. Now, Channels TV on their Twitter channel, which is now X. Twitter is called X, like we all know already. They were saying the federal government said they are not going to buy made in Nigeria vehicles. It's like the federal government is giving reason for looking the way of the Toyotas and the rest of them. Those should I call them age-long manufacturers? Those ones who have been into the game, those ones that are weathered. They have passed through storms and the rest of them. So I felt, they are giving a reason to quit buying from local manufacturers, and of which Innoson is like taking lead among the local manufacturers. I was like, these guys are tactical. Come to look at it, they are not doing Nigeria any good if they are trying to embark on such move. You're supposed to encourage your local manufacturer. Meanwhile, let me read what the lady said. The person in charge, the minister, he said, our attention has been drawn to a misleading headline posted by Channels TV on their social media platform with headline, federal government will not buy
Substandard.
made in Nigeria vehicles. This is according to the minister. The minister for Industry, Trade and Investment, that is Dr. Doris Uzoka Anibo. He said they're willing to clear the air and to set the record straight. Meanwhile, when I look at it, what they said, I'll read it out to you. And you will realize it is not different from what Channels TV said. Look at what they said. They said they want to clear the air on that news. They said, okay, remember Channels TV copied it from a particular event by the National Automotive Design and Development Industry, their annual stakeholder meeting. The meeting was held at Radisson Blue Hotel in Lagos. According to the minister now, she said, we wish to state unequivocally that at no point did she call made in Nigerian cars substandard. Rather, she highlighted the need for robust self-regulatory measures in the industry to meet top quality required in a global standard for car production. This, she said, is to enhance safety, durability, and after-sale service, after-sale value. Okay? He said, while addressing the stakeholder of the local automobile manufacturing sector, she noted the need for quality as the benchmark for car production with good after-sales value. She further harped on the need for players in the industry to self-regulate the industry and make top quality vehicles with reliable after-sales service. And now, note what she said here again. She said, the government is just like every other customer. That is true. Who wants value for their money? That is true. Spend in terms of quality and after-sales value. In her words, the government is a consumer and they are also your customer. And like every other customer, they are not immune to bad service. That we are the government does not mean we should patronize bad products because they are made in Nigeria. So she's trying to dismiss what Channels TV said, that federal government will not buy substandard, but she's still saying the same thing, that the federal government is just like other customers wanting good service. Every customer wants to buy something that is durable, that will last a long time. But let's look at this. There is no way the local manufacturers will meet exactly international standard, or to meet the level of the Toyotas and the Volkswagen, the Peugeot, and the rest of them. There's no way they will meet. Rome was not built in a day. It took those companies a long while to arrive at that. And Nigeria has a problem, which is also caused by federal government. We have a problem of sourcing raw materials. We don't have a good steel company. We don't have what it takes. Transportation of our raw materials, the bad roads. Now, if a manufacturer intends to meet that level of Toyota, that means at the end of the day, what they will produce will be costlier than Toyota because of what is involved in the process. I'm talking about bad roads, source of raw materials. We don't have a steel processing mill in Nigeria. The one we have, the Ajokuta and the rest, I don't know whether they are functioning as they ought to function. So this should be the federal government. Why saying, okay, we want this level as we are just like every other customer? They should also put other things in consideration. Have they done their part? You are supposed to encourage local manufacturers. Yes, they don't have to meet the standard totally. Yes, they are expected to do something that is good. But not until they get to the standard of the established vehicle manufacturers. No. So that is what Channels TV is pointing out. And that is what, from all indications, we don't know whether the federal government is trying to do away with local manufacturers. And that will be sad. You have to buy from them. Yes. Even though they are yet to meet that standard, you have to encourage them. Just like I said, Rome was not built in a day. They will continue to grow and they will come to the level of Toyota. But there is also the part the federal government, the country has to play. It was said we have, or it is said we have the best steel in Nigeria, the best iron in Nigeria. But what about processing it? Which mostly is the federal government part to do. So how do these companies, car manufacturers in Nigeria, source their raw materials? They will have to go out there. You know what the cost? Add this up and they might be running at loss to give you the level of Toyota. And you wouldn't want to buy because Toyota and the rest are established names. Even if these companies in Nigeria gives you the quality of Toyota or even beyond. But what about the price? Will you like to pay because they are Nigerian car manufacturers? Check that out. So what Channel TV shared was close to the truth. Federal government will not buy substandard made in Nigerian vehicles. That is to say, what is substandard in this sense? What is exactly substandard? Does it have to meet with the level of those ones that are established Those ones that we import. I heard recently that SUVs were bought for lawmakers, and none of them is lower than 130 million. Can you imagine? And some of the lawmakers, like we've had before, will tell you these companies cannot manufacture or produce something that is the quality we want to use. Then how do you encourage local manufacturers? I am aware that there are rules for trade, international trade and intra-trade, trade in your country. You are supposed to do things in a way that you favor your local manufacturers. Yes, they may not meet the standard, but there is a role you play. You help them meet the standard. They will do their best. But I want you to understand, federal government, you don't expect all the local manufacturers that started yesterday or today to begin to meet the level of what Toyota will give you, what Volkswagen will give you, what Lexus will give you, what Mercedes will give you. No, you have to encourage them. And that is the essence of this video. Encourage them. Yes, they will get to that level a particular day. Our viewers, what do you think? Please add your suggestion to this. Add your comments. Help us. And the essence of this video is also to help Nigeria grow. Because if we are more of a manufacturing country, we'll not be sourcing forex too. It helps to boost our economy. Or what do you think? Please share this video widely. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Bye-bye for now.